Would you look at that spray? As we welcome you back to another aviation videography live stream. I'd like to welcome everyone here. We're back. Matt and I are back. We're here.
Back. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It sure has.
Months of no Melbourne airport streams.
It sure has been. It's really good to see some familiar faces in the chat. We've got Bart joining us in. Good stuff. Great to see everybody here on the stream. Just setting up the stream layout. Give us 1 second.
But definitely good to be back and to be greeted by that awesome Melbourne weather that it is famous for. We've got quite a bit of a rush today. It's going to be mostly runway 16 with a couple of 27 departures as per usual. But we should be in for a great morning. We had the 747 land just as we were setting the stream up. Unfortunately, a couple of minutes too early for us to really get a great shot. But we should be able to get the takeoff before we end today's stream, which should be fantastic considering it's going to take off on 16 in probably some of the cooler conditions with the spray off all 4 engines. I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. I really hope we get to see that one today. So it's a bit of weird weather today here in Melbourne. It's still warm but raining, so it's quite humid. Yesterday we reached, I think, a top of 39 degrees Celsius out here.
15 degrees above average for November.
Exactly right. So it was very, very warm. And then today it's just started pouring rain. So I guess that's just how it goes. It's really good to see some familiar faces in the chat. Sue Major, hello. Rosemary, hello from Dayton, Ohio. And Bart says, glad you guys adopted the AMS weather. We sure did on this occasion.
Unlike AMS though, we're pretty sheltered.
Exactly right. And we are missing the blue KLM, which I wish we did get here.
Yeah, best we got is Jaimin UN livery.
Exactly right. Has that left?
No, it just landed.
Oh, it just landed.
Should take off 11:30.
Yeah, perfect.
Plenty of time.
So we can see Singapore Cargo, the 747. They're unloading at the moment. We'll have a look at that one on the screen here for you guys today. Get a quick look. So that one just arrived in about 20 minutes ago. Parked up next to the Thai A350 as well, which seems to be sitting there. And I think that will leave, what time does that leave? Late Arvo, 3 o'clock?
Yeah, 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. Back to Bangkok.
That's it. Because they do 2 daily flights now.
They do.
The afternoon one and then the late night one, which leaves at about midnight, 12:30 in the morning.
Yep. But it should be coming just around sunset towards the peak of summer. So I'm looking forward to actually getting a few shots of that.
Exactly. And Bart says, well, some of the Virgin 737s are ex-KLM. Yes, they are.
Doesn't count, they're not blue.
Some of the 737-700 series that Virgin Australia operate are ex-KLM aircraft. I think they acquired them not too long ago, like a year or two ago.
Yeah, it was very recent. We don't really get many of the 700s anymore, though. I think
No.
maybe one a day.
I think a lot of them are based over in the west, in Perth, Western Australia.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of the FIFO stuff because Virgin Australia are wanting to get rid of the Fokker 100s.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So Singapore's making its way over towards the terminal, landing as SQ237. Direct from Changi, one of our 20 flights a day.
Exactly right.
Singapore.
And I think Emirates is... Have they finished it now? Has Emirates stopped it?
Nah, they're going to go for the summer.
Are they going to keep going?
Yeah, they'll probably end it next year. They haven't really given a firm date on when that's actually going to be ending services. But with Turkish starting up, competition's very, very fierce.
Oh, it is very fierce. I mean, I flew the Emirates flight again. I've done it 3 times now. The last one was just a couple of weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. And it was empty. But, you know, the last time I flew it previously, before that, it was full. So it's changing, but to be honest, it is one of my favourite flights back from Singapore, mainly because it's a day flight.
And it's a bit of a legacy flight as well.
It is. It's a fifth freedom, so it is a legacy. It's a flight they've been doing for over 20 years now, the Melbourne, Singapore, Dubai, and vice versa. And I really like the fact that you can fly back from Singapore, leave Singapore at 10 a.m. and get here at about 8:30 p.m. So you're not coming back feeling drained.
Yeah, the connection time's ideal.
It is, and I hate the red eyes because you land at like 5 a.m. and you feel wrecked for the rest of the day.
Could be worse. You could be transiting in New York. That's honestly one of the worst red eyes I've ever had in my life.
I think that's probably sums it up exactly what I was thinking.
So we've got that Qantas right there. Embraer E190. I think that would have come from Townsville.
Exactly, yep, Qantas Link E190. And just to add about that Singapore topic, so I think Turkish is soon starting the flights to Sydney as well. So they're going to have on one day it's going to be going Singapore-Sydney, and then the next day it'll be Singapore-Melbourne, just vice versa.
No, they're doing KL from Sydney.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nuts. Oh, right, that makes sense.
So I'm just waiting for our next 27 departure here, which is going to be Wamos, which is operating for Philippine Airlines. We did see it turn up to 27 as we were setting up the stream and doing the last little changes. So hopefully we can get somewhat of a spray as it passes the terminal, but it should be... I mean, there's no reason why it hasn't taken off yet. The landings are... They've got a bit of a gap.
Well, I can't see it on flight radar anymore.
Yeah, it's...
But that's at 3:3200, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So we just thought we'd get ourselves on camera here again. We are getting a new set of headphones. At the moment we are using the mic temporarily. My name is Sam from Aviation Videography, and this is Matt.
Good day, guys.
From HD Melbourne Aviation. We're out here on the 24th of November 2024, streaming again. We're back.
About time, honestly.
Exactly right, about time.
I think we've done it well because we've hibernated throughout the winter when conditions were proper atrocious.
Unbearable, pretty much. Unbearable.
I wouldn't want to be standing up here on a winter's morning.
Neither would I. And
negative 2 degrees, nah.
As much as we say we just want to keep doing it and, bring you weekly streams, we're going to try our best. I know you've heard it before. I'm not going to stand here and try and convince you otherwise. But
well, sort of life gets in the way a little bit, I think.
Yeah, life does, Everyone gets busy, I guess. So we'll just do our best to keep it going. We are planning Sydney next month.
We are doing that.
That is going to happen because I do want to go there for Turkish, and we're going to drive up. So it'll be good fun.
Well, the real question is, what did you do on your hiatus from streaming? What have you been up to?
Busy with life.
Busy with life.
Very busy with life.
Yeah, it's been like that.
Housework. So building a house, just been busy with life. Work, new job, so just things like that. Yourself?
Yep, pretty much just editing. Filming, editing, traveling, it's been crazy.
I've been editing as well. Editing's kept me back from doing it a lot, but we'll work there. We'll get it done.
Yeah, that's it. I think now coming up towards the summer, days are a bit warmer, longer, so we have more time to actually fit things in. Because in the wintertime as well, it's dark until 7:30.
Oh, 100%.
So you can't do really anything. And by the time you finish work, it's dark again.
Yep.
So at least now, after work, you could even sneak in a few hours. But
Well, we'll try our best and we'll see how we go.
100%,
Keep going
yeah.
for as long as we can.
That's good to be back. That's the main thing.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
happy to be back out here.
Yeah, definitely. Now we've got Sabira joining in from London in the UK. Miss London. And you can see the conditions here are just really, really poor. Just waiting to see where this Wamos is.
Yeah, it should be our next international departure.
Oh, I hear something. I hear something.
I think that was a Jetstar.
Yep.
Now here we go. Wamos has just come on flight radar. And here we go. PR210 off to Manila, embarking on its 8-hour journey to the Philippines.
How long are they keeping this service alive for?
Well, originally it was meant to be October, and then now they've taken it over until at least the end of January. But I'm sure they're going to extend that as well because they have very ambitious plans to keep increasing their network.
Who, Wamos?
No, Philippines.
Philippines, yeah,
Philippines. I think they're starting Vegas soon.
yeah. Vegas?
Yeah, really just left field.
That is niche. Very niche.
Really niche. I think they want to do Seattle. I saw they want to expand into North America. That's one of their big expansion plans.
They've got a big Filipino community up there, I think.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Sue Major says, okay, glad you are here to live stream. Thank you, Sue. We will try to keep it going as much as possible. Obviously, life does get in the way. I've been building a house, so that's just kept me back from pretty much everything in life. But there is Wamos, the 330-200, barreling down runway 27 there. And rotating. Look at that spray. I mean, we can just barely see the aircraft, but fluffy wings as well for a bit there.
I think the conditions have gotten significantly worse since we've gotten here.
Oh, definitely. The visibility has definitely dropped.
Lucky us.
But
Although great for spray.
Great for spray, exactly right. But yeah, Matt and I did have a chat. We are committed to try and keep it going for as much and as long as possible, so we'll try our best.
100%.
That's all we can do.
Yeah, like if we're both free, we'll just do a stream. However,
Exactly
sometimes
right.
there's going to be weekends where we're just not.
Exactly.
I'm busy.
Or
Sam's
maybe if
busy.
one person's free, we'll make it work.
That's it, yeah, 100%.
But I am keen for this Sydney trip, though.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I
I
really want to get Turkish. It's going to be 350, isn't it?
Yeah, 350. And then we're going to have Junior as well, starting services to Sydney. Latam just started direct service to Santiago, which I think is
2 daily flights now.
2 daily, yeah. One through Auckland and one through just direct.
I reckon maybe calls for 2 separate Sydney trips.
2 separate ones, you reckon?
Yeah.
Could do.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, Latam sort of flies there now already, doesn't it? I think it started in October. Oh, and Sichuan's bringing 350s there as well.
That'll be good.
It would be good.
Wouldn't mind getting the panda one.
Spicy panda.
Spicy panda, exactly right. Now I feel like Chinese food.
Panda Express.
Panda Express, that's it. And Graham, with an awesome $8 Australian tip, says, I've just been waiting for your streams, eating sushi. What took so long? I've put on 10 kilos.
Yeah, well, as Sam said, life gets in the way, but really appreciate that that tip there.
Really appreciate the tip, Graham. Glad to have you back and glad to have some familiar faces back on the stream.
100%, yeah.
We all know how much it supports the channel, and yeah, now I feel like sushi.
That's a lot of sushi to put on 10 kilos, I've got to say.
But now I'm starving. I am hungry though.
Honestly, sushi for breakfast, can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. I reckon a tuna cucumber sushi.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh.
Or even just a salmon one, just raw salmon, you know?
Raw salmon. Oh, when I was in Singapore, I had teriyaki, and that was really good.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Was that at the Crown Plaza breakfast?
That's it. Crown Plaza Breakfast Hotel at Changi Airport. I had, you know how they make the mini sushis? The really small ones?
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah. I had probably 15 of them.
Bite-sized sushi.
Exactly right. Take one bite and you've eaten the whole thing. I had about 15 of them. I had a whole sort. Salmon, teriyaki chicken. The sauce was immaculate.
The whole buffet of sushi.
Exactly right. I had tuna. Insane.
For those who have been to the Crown Plaza at Singapore Changi, like, you know exactly what we're talking about. It is, like, that breakfast buffet is
insane.
the
And you
best
know
yet.
what?
Yeah.
They've renovated the place as well. So downstairs, inside, remember the bar we were at?
Yes, I do.
The bar is all new,
Right.
and the whole breakfast layout is all new. The kitchen, the buffet size is bigger, more food options. It's insane.
Well, for the prices they charge per night,
It'd want to be.
yeah, they'd wanna renovate it.
Exactly right. But yeah, great to have you back here with us, Graham Ellis, and thank you for the awesome $8 tip. Plane Spotting Australia says, good morning, Sam and Matt. Been a while. Great to have the show back. Thank you, mate. Glad to have you tuning in on this rainy, drizzly morning here in Melbourne. I'm sure you know how it is here.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, it's going to be a great morning. We do have a lot of heavies coming up. This is why we wanted to start now. We've got all the departures off to Asia coming up. So do stay tuned for that. It should be some great spray because of the murky conditions.
And Rosemary says, it's okay. Thank you for your dedication and hard work. We appreciate that. As we said, we'll keep going for as long as we can and as frequent as possible. Maybe even after work some days. If we can squeeze it in, why not?
100%.
Now that we're both pretty much, I'm door to door to this car park from my house is 9 minutes. It's insane.
I'm still same area. No closer.
And Down Under Aviation says, when you're going to Sydney? We should be planning on
End of next month.
end of next month. I think the weekend of the 20th maybe in Sydney.
Or at the very worst, early January. It really depends. Like, traveling around that time, it is expensive.
I really want to do it in December though. Trust me.
We'll have a browse. I was trying to convince Sam to go to a hostel.
Yeah, that's not happening. I don't stay anything below 4. I can't do it.
Oh my god. I don't stay below anything before.
But trust me, we have in the past and it hasn't been fun. I remember a couple places that Matt and I have stayed at and it was just atrocious.
Well, it's all for the experience. I can't imagine a hostel would be terrible.
I know, it is experience because you look back at it now and you think, that was fun. But yeah, we will keep everyone updated via social media regarding the dates specifically because we will book it, obviously. We're going to book a hotel. We're most likely going to drive up just for the experience, to take all the gear, not have to worry about the batteries on the flights and things like that. But yeah, we're going to drive up. We'll let you guys know via Instagram, Facebook stories, and YouTube YouTube updates via the community tab. We'll let you know. Keep you updated.
Absolutely.
And Wagner joining in from Rio de Janeiro. Very, very cool place.
Absolutely.
We use a Panasonic. Yeah, that's good, mate. We were hoping to go on maybe the 20th because I think when's the inaugural? The 21st.
21st, yeah.
Yeah, there's the Junyao inaugural on the 21st. So we'll go on the 20th, stay till the 22nd. Those are the dates I've penciled in. And Bart says, I know a good hostel-style hotel around Gatwick. Does that bring back memories, does it?
I don't think it's hostel. I think it's just awful.
Yeah. I think we've stayed in a couple places. I mean, I remember once in, where was it? Belgium? We stayed in the Ibis budget and I
don't like the Ibis budget. It's fine.
No, it was bad.
Oh, it's got everything you need. If you're
the shower had holes in it where anyone who was sitting inside
that's the
could
love
see.
hole. It's fine. It's perfect level for it to be the love hole. But look, regardless, aside from that, it's got everything you need as long as you're not staying in the hotel all day. Like, it's not a hotel which you lounge around at. It's a hotel like you're there to sleep and that's it.
Definitely not. I will pass on that one.
And charge the cameras. That's really it.
I bet we used up their electricity bill for the month, that's for sure. And rolling down there, runway 16 is Qantas flight 920 off to the Sunshine Coast. Let's get a nice bit of spray here. And a nice rotation.
Qantas 920, contact back. Right, Qantas 920.
Interesting that went off 1.6.
Sure is.
It could be sort of foreshadowing a runway change. I'm actually going to check ATIS. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, I swear I saw an announcement from Melbourne Airport that 2709 was closed until the 25th. But clearly I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's the one I sent you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear they said it's closed, but then they decided no.
And then I saw someone's comment was like, "This is going to negatively impact spotting," and you think to yourself, "No, it's not, mate."
No, it's going to make it better. It's going to enhance it.
Yeah. Seriously.
I can't think of anyone who's like, oh my god, it's 2.7. I can't wait to go get some shots. No one says that.
And I just saw Qantas Flight 63, Sydney to Joburg, the 380 just flew over.
Yeah, they just updated that, didn't they? Or upgraded.
I wouldn't mind first class on that one.
Do they have first class in the 380s?
Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Are you serious?
I didn't know. I don't fly first class.
Last time we flew the 380, we had business, and remember we tried to get into the first class cabin?
I thought only some had first. Did they?
No, they've all got first.
Their entire fleet?
Yep.
Good to know.
All got first, all got business, all got the business lounge on board. And Nate says you guys should stay at the Ridges Hotel. Yeah, I've stayed there a couple of times. Bit pricey, but yeah, I usually either stay Ridges, the Pullman, which is over in Mascot, which is a really nice hotel, or we will stay at the Mantra.
Or a hostel.
No hostels. I remember, do you remember in Miami we slept in the car?
Yeah, I think the best thing is, so Sam's distaste for hostels and fair enough, shared space I'm not that big on either, like at all, but it's so great, just hostel.
No way. I remember in Miami we were trying to come back home to Australia and we skimped so much we just slept in the rental car.
I remember it was cheaper by $100 to extend the rental car by a day instead of getting a hotel last minute.
Right. So we just stayed in the rental car. Worst sleep of my life, but anyways.
Oh, the next day I was ruined.
Oh, mate, but that's good. You get on the flight, you pass out.
Yeah.
Flight goes faster.
But we didn't though. We went to New York and got stuck.
We went to New York.
And then we were tired and also
tried to fly to Hong Kong and so I remember sitting in that gate lounge and thinking to myself, what have I done with my life?
I remember trying to sleep on the chairs and they're designed so you can't sleep on them.
Exactly right.
And I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, man, I'll do anything to be in my own bed right now.
I've got a video of you on my phone
trying to pass out.
I think that was at probably my lowest point in life.
Yeah, when you really look back at it, that was sort of rock bottom, wasn't it?
Oh, good old Nan Revs.
Nan Revs.
And we got Anth becoming a Gate Lounge member. Welcome to the Gate Lounge.
That's it. Finally, the name's actually updated. I remember we changed that like in April.
Yeah. Membership sound.
There we go. Bit rusty on the buttons.
Yeah. I am.
We're not having too much action on 1.6 right now, are we?
No.
The departures should be beginning in about 20 minutes.
And Anth says, good to see you guys back. Thanks, Anth. We appreciate the awesome support. Always been a long time channel viewer and member of the community, so appreciate it, mate.
Oh, there we go. That's our mistake. Closed from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. I thought it was closed for longer. I thought it was 36 hours.
Well, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is still good. You still capture some pretty good night stuff, though.
Yeah.
At least you know it's guaranteed night.
I'm double checking this. I swear it said from the 23rd, 6 p.m. until the 25th. I'm quickly having a look at Melbourne Airport. Supreme source of information. See, look.
Oh, yeah.
It says 36 hours. This is on their Instagram. 36 hours of closures to the east-west runway from Saturday the 23rd of November.
From 6 p.m.
From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Monday the 25th. That was on their own website. So they're lying. They're telling us lies.
Oh, well. What do you do?
Call them out.
Call them out. Let's have a look on the radar. We've got a Scoot 787 not too far out now. We should see that one fairly soon.
We've got spray on this Max.
We've got a Max coming in now, though. This is Velocity 314 from Brisbane. And yes, Anth, we did see what they've done with Ops Road. You can't really park there much anymore. But people still do, but... You can still just park on the side, but just try not to get in trouble.
Yeah, you can. I don't think they really enforce it, but they do have a sign saying no parking on the shoulder.
Yeah. I've never seen anyone get in trouble though.
No.
Bit of heat haze there, I reckon.
Is it heat haze or just rain?
Maybe rain.
Hard to tell on the laptop screen.
It is. Now just looking out. It's cleared up a tiny bit, but not much.
Actually quite a bit. I can see 27 again.
Yeah. Now we'll check the departures board now for you guys. Hopefully out soon we should see Vietnam, the 350 off to Ho Chi Minh. China Southern, the 330-300 off to Guangzhou, and the, what's this? Capital Airlines, A330-200 off to Qingdao. So, got a couple flights heading out soon. Keep you... Gandhi. Nah, that might be doing the night flight to Mumbai. Is that the 5 o'clock flight to Mumbai? Or the 8 o'clock?
I think it's the cancelled flight from days before.
Oh, is it? How long has it been here?
It wouldn't be on ground if it wasn't cancelled. No idea.
Let's see if Air India arrived in this morning and see what flight, and see what aircraft it was. No Air India this morning.
Oh no, it did. It came this morning.
Where?
On...
Oh yeah. Oh, AI 308 Delhi. So when's that supposed to leave? Let's have a look. Maybe it's delayed.
11:30. Got
Alright.
delayed.
Should be leaving fairly soon.
Good little rush.
Exactly right. Well, there are a lot of flights this morning I can see here are all been delayed, so...
Bad weather.
All bad weather, yeah.
Okay, so 700 actually.
73700. Oh yeah, from Sydney. And next in on runway 16 in front of us is Velocity 826 from Sydney. This is a 737-700. And vacating there off the speed taxiway is the Virgin 737-700 Velocity 826 from Sydney. Just as we said, we don't get many. It's like one of the first ones of the stream to come in.
Now I just look silly. Clearing up a lot.
Sure is. One thing I've noticed is there's a lot of free gates closer to us now that, you know, Tiger's gone, Bonds is gone,
Rex is gone.
Rex is,
they're-
well, their 7-3 operations are all gone. I don't think we've streamed since then.
No. Have we streamed since Bonza went under?
I think so. I'm not sure. Or maybe not.
I don't think we have.
But yeah, no Bonds 7-3s anymore, no more Rex 737 operations. So this side of the apron, just in front of us here on the shot right now, usually you would have seen, pre-COVID, you would have seen Tiger Air A320s, as this was their terminal. They then ceased operations. Then you would have seen Rex and Bonza share it with their 737 operations.
Even
And
Air North used to park there, and that's gone as well.
exactly right. Air North stopped ops here. Bonza just completely ceased its operations totally.
Went under within a year.
And Rex just ceased their operations with their 737 capital city routes. So no longer are these gates really in use because there's no jet bridge. So I know that Qantas and Virgin usually steer away from a non-jet bridge.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about that.
So it's probably just going to be used for Jetstar at this rate,
And Koala Airlines whenever they start.
which won't last long.
I dare say the next liquidation.
To be honest with you, if they're coming out with statements like, "Oh, we're going to fill the routes that Qantas and Virgin don't fill on niche routes and markets,"
We
then
have a different idea, but we can't tell you.
yeah, yeah, all right. Doesn't sound very
They're just trying to get some investors.
exactly right.
Looks like we have a Jetstar 320 coming in on 1-6.
This one here on the screen is JQ Flight 435 from the Gold Coast, landing back in rainy Melbourne. So I'm sure the packs on board wouldn't be too happy about that one.
I think they've realised their mistake
Yeah,
upon descent.
exactly right. And then following that one, we should have we got a Qantas Link -8 Q300.
Oh, I think that's the special one. It's the Pride one.
-8.
No, it's Jetstar.
Oh, this Jetstar. Yeah, it is. It's the Pride livery A320. Flying with Pride, they call it.
Yep.
Nice, vibrant livery there.
Yeah, I do like the rainbow on the star.
It's good.
It's unique.
Sure is. I wonder what would happen if that plane flew.
I know exactly where you're going with that. And it won't fly to where you're thinking.
And RJP01 says, we get the same thing here in Manchester. We've had rumours of airlines starting things for the last 30 years. Well, I know what you mean, but the thing is here, we've had just too many that have started up and within a year they just stop because they can't do it.
The Australian aviation sort of market is a little bit stacked. The problem is, like, there's so many airlines we've had in the past and they've never made it work, or they've been absorbed by a bigger airline. A bit
Exactly
like the
right.
US.
Yeah.
Like, eventually,
Look at what they had in the US, TWA, Pan
it's like
Am.
40 different airlines, like
Yeah.
one for each, like, state.
Yeah.
And now it's not like that.
What was there?
There's US Airways.
Well, Allegiant.
Legion still exists.
Does it?
They're around.
Oh, yeah, but I'm thinking of the old livery MD-80s. The green and blue. Oh, AirTran.
Yo, you're thinking AirTran.
AirTran. What was another one?
There was TWA.
TWA, Pan Am,
AirCal.
AirCal. Oh, what were those old US Airways ones? Before US Airways?
I don't even know. This is,
Now-
there was Pan Am as well.
Right, so heavy level check.
Oh, it's getting serious. Sam's pulling out the deck chair.
Because I want to.
Research is about to happen here.
It's buggling my mind.
Buggling his mind, he says. Northwest. This is down under aviation.
That's another really good one. AirTran, TWA, Trans World Airways, Air California, Eastern Airlines. Oh yeah. Now we've got QantasLink. Hang on, stand by. We'll just get you back onto the approach path here, guys. We have a QantasLink Dash 8 Q300 now on final. Arriving in from Devonport, this is QLink flight 2052. Just about to touch down. Does Eastern Airlines still exist? Say again? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Because they still have a 7.6 and stuff, don't they?
734s, 737s.
Miami based.
777 that do military contracts.
Yeah. Because I thought they were a much bigger airline in the past. Were they?
Now
They've shrunk.
downside.
Welcome aboard Eastern Airlines.
Welcome to Eastern.
Oh, good old Eastern Airlines. Air Florida, that's another one.
Did not even know that was
Yeah, 737s they had.
200s.
Yeah.
It would have been the place to be.
Continental Airlines. Continental.
Yeah. Continental. We got Continental here.
Continental Airlines.
Billie Jean, we got Continental here.
You're nuts. Remembering US airlines are no longer with us. This is off Forbes.com. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Eastern relaunched
Yeah, because they went bust. Then they
for like
came back.
years.
I swear they launched in like 2019.
Yeah.
And they had these dodgy like 762.
Yeah, that's it.
In these like wacky liveries I've never seen in my life.
That is it. Alright, so I've got the list up here, guys. We're going to have a quick scroll through. I'm not going to list all of them. Oh, we've got Scoot as well on final. So this is TR18, I'm pretty sure, off the top of my head. Let's have a look. My Wi-Fi connection is atrocious here, but let's have a look. And there is Scoot on screen, arriving in from Singapore Changi. This is TR18. Sorry about that, guys. We had a bit of a mishap there with a tripod. Yeah, by accident. Sorry. My foot slipped. America West Airlines. Do you remember them? America West. You would have seen them. Here, have a look at this.
Oh, I've seen they've got a retro livery in that.
Exactly
I think
right.
American Airlines do.
Yep. We've got Continental on the list, Eastern Airlines.
Try and say Continental without the accent.
I know. You can't say it.
It's just not possible.
Midway Airlines. What else we got? Midwest Express. Pan American Airways.
You know what's still around that you wouldn't think is just based on the name?
What?
Air Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
It's still around. They have like this Seoul CRJ 200.
Oh, wow.
Which is basically operating under American.
Air Wisconsin.
Air Wisconsin.
That sounds...
It sounds like it belongs in the
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah, 100%. Good old. Any action here yet? Just waiting on Scoot taxi back now. The visibility is really picked up now.
Yeah, you can
I can actually see. Yeah. Look at that cloud formation there. That's insane. Look at all that.
That's impending doom. That's the train of doom right there in cloud form.
It is.
You know it's coming our way.
But with US Airways, that's another classic.
I used to go to Amsterdam. I've seen heaps of photos of them there.
Yeah. 330s.
Yep, 330s on the Polderbahn.
Yep. That's
They
it.
love the Polderbahn.
Oh, Petermont. That's another one. Petermont. Can I say that one without
You can't say that without the accent. Peterman.
You can't say that without the accent.
It takes more thought to try and do it without an accent.
Exactly right. Takes more brain process to do it without an accent.
It does, it does. You really have to think about it. It's not natural.
Petermont.
It's like saying I want a continental breakfast. Like you can't say continental without the accent. Seriously, it's a challenge.
Petermont.
Deep breath. Peterman. It does not work.
Does not.
In Australia, we'd say it like Piedmont. Piedmont.
Ooh, they flew the 7.5s to AMS as well. That would have been awesome.
Oh man, that would have been cool. And looks like we have one of the Jetstar A321neos on pushback here from T4.
This is one of the new Neos that they've acquired in the last, what is it, year or so? 2 years?
They've got like 20 of them, I swear.
Yeah.
Every week there's like another one.
Exactly. Now this is off to Sydney this morning as JQ Flight 512.
So likely we'll use 27 for its departure, but to soften the blow, we have a Qantas flight from Sydney, QF433, coming in on 16 now. And now we can actually see the arrivals. That's cool. I like that. Man, it looks mean over there, like just above the tower. Like the weather.
Sure does.
Don't love the look of that. Got some really cool cloud formation, as Sam pointed out. Just hovering above the horizon on all counts, really. I still can't see the 7.3. It's hidden in the clouds.
I can just see the 737 now coming out of the clouds. This is QF433 from Sydney, the 737-800 on the Daily Milk one.
On the day where it's all 1.6 or all 3.4, we've got to get that milk run counter going.
Oh, we really do.
See how many we can rack in the morning. And here it comes. Got a bit of, what was it, vortices off the end there. Alright, come on, spray. There it is, look at that, kicking up that water. Oh, and then stopped. That right there is anticlimactic.
Sure is. Look at that.
Oh, there we go, finally. Oh, it's gone again.
Good while it lasted.
Yeah, for that like 3 seconds.
I think the best spray I've seen is in Changi when I had a SQ380. I mean, sorry, EK380 slow down.
Yeah, we got some. Oh wait, EK.
Yeah.
Was that before we went? Was that after?
It was before we went.
Right.
When they were running EK404.
Yeah, because we went when there was the only 380 there was Singapore.
Yeah. But now I think Etihad's flying the 380 there soon as well.
I heard. Yeah, I think Etihad is. So Etihad, Emirates, Qatar, Qantas.
Qantas in Singapore. BA.
And BA, yeah.
BA.
Do any of the Asian ones do it? Do Korean or Asiana
No.
fly 380s
Oh,
there?
I think Asiana on the odd occasion.
It'd
Yep.
Be at night though.
Be at
surely.
night.
Yep.
But I don't know about Lufthansa. I think at the
Nah.
moment they're flying the 74.
7.4s. Because it's all through Munich, they're 380s.
Yeah.
So I think as close as they got was Bangkok.
Yeah. And Anth with an awesome $5 super chat says, going to Sydney on Boxing Day for 3 days to do some plane spotting and visiting. Going to be my first time in Sydney. You a fan of Wamos Air? Got a Sigma 150-600. Very nice.
Amazing, mate. Cheers for that tip. We really do appreciate it. That's awesome. You're going to love Sydney, especially if it's your first time going there. Compared to Melbourne, it is, at least spotting-wise.
Oh, 100%.
It's a level up. It's quite good.
You'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, and the 150 to 600 will become a lifesaver in a lot of situations. There's so many spots you need a lot of zoom.
Very handy lens and a very good lens. So enjoy it up there, and we'll look forward to seeing your pictures.
100%. Take a look at the progress on that 7.4.
I think they're doing the load up now. They're loading it.
They sure are. Man, it wouldn't be great loading these things in this kind of weather. It's all muggy, wet.
No fun. But yeah, I think the best shot of of water spray was I got an EK. You know, prior to COVID, they had the United with wildlife livery.
Yeah, I do.
It was that one.
Do you get photos?
Yeah. I just find it though.
Well, even when we went, there was a few that had some incredible spray. Because remember, we got
yeah.
a few real bad storms.
Yeah.
I remember we were trying to get that Air Niugini 767, and
I do.
pretty much every single time the storm would roll in before it, and it would like delay it because it'd have to hold, so it'd come after sunset every time.
Yep. It's always the way. I wouldn't mind doing another Singapore trip.
Yeah, I'd love to go back. Singapore's awesome.
Sure is.
Here we go. First heavy's pushing back.
And this is which one?
Qantas.
Qantas. This is the 330, I believe.
Take a look over here to the international terminal, and it is indeed, I think, the 330 to Hong Kong, the 300.
Let's have a look. Yep, sure is. QF29 to Hong Kong. 330, 300.
Wow. We are Melbourne Airport veterans. Nothing slips by us. We didn't even have to look at fly radar. We know.
We know.
Even the birds are excited about this one. There we go, pushing back. Wouldn't mind going back to Hong Kong either. What about you, Sam?
Definitely.
Awesome place. Although streaming there would just be a proper nightmare. You've got to really lug a lot of stuff around for a long distance on probably some of the least smooth terrain you can think of.
I think you've got to pick your time of year as well.
You do. Wintertime's better. In the summer, it's hot and stormy. It looks like... nah, they're friends. They're mates. Oh, come on, mate. Don't be like that.
Not my friends.
No,
I
they're,
like snakes.
they're good. Nah, they're nice. They're nice. Is that going to runway 9? It's going to 9, isn't it? You don't usually see him take off that way. Cool. Better than 27.
I guess so.
We might want to update our active runways. Add in 09. Right. Well, if we can get some arrivals, it actually wouldn't be too bad. All right. So just having a look. Okay, here we go. This is where it gets weird, Sam. So runway 9 for all departures. Runway 34. The wind's shifted over to 040 at 9 knots. Really weird. So runway 9 is going to be the active runway now for departures. I think 3-4 will be used if airlines request it. So that's always fun. So we can see now a Jetstar Neo that we were talking about before going off to Sydney is heading over to 09 for its departure as well. Definitely on the weirder side. You don't see this too much. And here we go, lining up to runway 09 is that Virgin Australia 737-800 off to the Gold Coast as VA 739. I actually haven't filmed anything from 09 from 27, so up from 27 from T4, so I don't know if this is going to rotate in time. It looks like it won't.
Alrighty, guys. Let's have a look. JQ storming down there. Runway 09. Ooh, might just get a rotation there. Very nice. Oh, she's gone. Oh, we've gone back to 3-4 with Qantas coming down here. The 330.
3409.
It's a big runway swap. And on screen there is Qantas Flight 29 off to Hong Kong. The 330-300. Love this aircraft and I love this livery. It's bringing back so many fond memories for me, this livery. I was travelling when I was younger. It's an awesome livery. Can see it just passing the 78 company 78 there, parked up at the hard stand. That arrived in from LA this morning, or Dallas, I believe, one of the two. See you taxiing across there. APU making a bit of heat wave there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, because we haven't had an aircraft take off on 3-4 yet, and no aircraft's gone down that far, we should have quite a bit of water still sitting on the runway, which means we should get quite a bit of spray, I hope. But we will wait and see. Hopefully it's a turn and burn for this 330, 300 off to Hong Kong, QF29. There she is, lined up on 3-4, Qantas 29 off to Hong Kong. And that was a turn and burn for that Qantas 330 off to Hong Kong as QF29. And just contacted departures just then. And Bart becoming a Gate Lounge member. Thanks, Bart. Great to have you back, mate, tuning in on the streams. Hope you're well. Appreciate all your support from day one, mate. And yes, this is the Air India old livery, but if you do also note, it is a special livery with Gandhi on the back. Thanks again, Bart. You're a legend. G'day Gino, hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
23 Melbourne Tower, sun heading 080, hold short runway 09. Sun heading 080, hold short runway 09, apologies for question time and frequency.
Got a little nugget about to take off.
Roughly 832, wind 030 degrees 7 knots, runway 09, intermission.
So we've got an aircraft about to land on 09, but I can't see it, so I'm just waiting until I can see it. You know it would be a good spot, Lowerman's Road right now. But would they really have any heavies go on Lowerman's Road? Would they have any heavies go on Lowerman's Road? Not really. It'd be a cool approach though. It looked good for a video. We weren't streaming, I'd duck around there right now to get some shots. Where is this Virgin Australia? I can't see it. Should be landing soon. Wouldn't mind going around to Lowerman's actually. Overhead shots, you get the runway lights, everything. And we've got Capital taxiing out as well. Oh, here's the velocity.
Oh wow, so they are actually using 09. So this is VA832 from Sydney. I actually quite like the 09 arrivals.
I'd love to be at Lowerman's.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Straight down the runway. This was a little bit unforecasted. I did not see this like at all. It was meant to be 16 all day.
And we got Capital.
Capital taxiing down to 34, going off to Qingdao. About to embark. Very vibrant tails there.
Part of the H&A group. We got China Southern 330 coming out as well. Oh, this one's off to Guangzhou. So you can see Capital there still on screen. Just about to pass the Qantas 78 parked up. Well, we've got a double here. Look at this. It's a race to the runway. It is a race to the runway. Now this is the China Southern 330-300 off to Guangzhou. And Francisco joining in from Texas. Thanks for joining in, Francisco. Waiting here now for Capital. Waiting here now for Capital to line up. Kylie Lee joining in on the stream.
Melbourne Town. Site 78, contact departure.
And we are now patiently waiting for Capital to head off to Qingdao with their A330-200, and just behind it is the China Southern A330-300 off to Guangzhou. They're going to be heading off within the next couple of minutes here, live on Aviation Videography. I'd like to welcome everyone to the stream. If you're a new person here, my name is Sam from Aviation Videography. I'm joined here with Matt as well. Matt's just gone to go get some food, so he won't be long. And we're out here, level 6, terminal 4 car park, which is pretty cool. Streaming for you guys today. So really appreciate everyone's support. If you want to tune in for future streams, don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe if you'd like, and push the notifications to see when we're going to tune live stream for you guys next, so you guys can tune in. We will also be updating the Instagram, YouTube and Facebook community tab posts, being that, and stories, just to let you guys know and keep you updated as well. So it's been a pretty, it's not cold, it is quite warm. I've got my t-shirt on, obviously. It's not that cold, it's just a bit muggy, to be honest. It's like Southeast Asian weather, realistically. We're just waiting now for Capital and China Southern to go. But yeah, we had a bit of a long hiatus, Matt and I, from the streaming, but we're back now to do a bit and hopefully keep the ball rolling with the streams so you guys enjoy them just as much as we love producing them for you. Part of the setup is a little bit out of whack at the moment. Obviously, I'm using the same mic that we use for the camera. In the future, though, I will have it all set up where we have mics differently, like on our face. I've got Shanghai Airlines 787-9 just pushing back. That one's going to be heading out to Shanghai Pudong in the not so distant future. Capital just got instructions to line up and wait, so we will tune back over to Capital and see it on the screen very shortly. Thank you for the kind words, Bart. Really appreciate it, mate.
12:32, wind 340 meters knots, runway 09, expect.
And Vietnam A350 is just pushed back as well, guys, so don't go anywhere. We've still got a little bit more action to go for the next hour or so.
And there it goes off to Qingdao. Actually, this year, Capital Airlines has launched another route to Melbourne, which is from Hangzhou, 3 times a week in the morning. So now Capital's raised their operations here to 5 times a week. Huge increase compared to pre-COVID and especially during COVID as well.
Massive increase.
So China Southern's just being told to line up onto runway 34. This is going to be heading off to Guangzhou. This is definitely pretty cool having the runway 09 arrivals and 34 departures going at the same time. This usually doesn't happen.
Definitely not. Very, very rarely happens. I'm just trying to find a photo in my camera roll for Matt of the last time we had this runway operation, but
Have we ever had this runway operation?
not on a stream. I don't think so. No. Very rare.
And taxiing down towards runway 34 as well, we have the Vietnam A350 going off to Ho Chi Minh City. Man, that blue really does stick out. Great to see.
Nice. There we are. So still using 09. We've got Vietnam on screen there, the 350-900.
Runway inspection.
Yep, runway inspection as well, make sure everything's all good. Ooh, Garuda landing from Jakarta. Coming in. Now this should be Garuda Indonesia flight 716 from Jakarta. Following that we've got Cathay 105 from Hong Kong. Let's see how we go here with this Garuda. It is. Now there, that was Garuda 716 from Jakarta, the A330-200. We don't usually get the 200, do we? It's good to get that one here. we don't usually get the 200.
No, it's really quite uncommon actually.
Looks pretty cool.
It would have been cool if they had a bit more spray.
Yeah.
That's sort of washed up though, hasn't it? That's all,
Definitely
that's
has
all done.
washed up.
And I think we got a question there from James, which you just saw pop up. And James saying, love it, more Melbourne streamers. Will you guys be running streams often, or do you just do Melbourne or all of Australia?
To be honest, we'll see how we go. We're going to try to keep it going for as long as possible. We were doing it previously once a week out of Melbourne, but then we stopped for a long hiatus due to life reasons. Due to weather and life. Just too many things going on, James. But now we're going to try to keep it going for as long as possible. But yeah, we do Melbourne, we'll do Sydney. Previously, back in 22, we were doing like Zurich, Frankfurt, Paris.
Yeah, we're doing some crazy places.
We were.
Like there was one point we were doing a stream from a different country every day.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And yeah, we're struggling to sort of figure out what's going on with the audio, to be honest.
Yeah, we're still, to be honest with you, we're still trying to work out this whole audio situation because it is a little bit niche for us. We've tried playing around with settings and various things. I think it's going to have to be something we come out and test and do a private stream, not an actual public one, and test the settings, to be honest, and just go from there. What do you think, Matt?
I think I know what the problem is, but it's not something I can just fix.
Straight away, no. But in the meantime, let's enjoy this Cathay CX105. This is the Airbus A350-900. See if it's a nice soft touchdown. Yeah, pretty good. He buttered that one, I think.
Very butter.
Very much buttered that one. Slowing down there on runway 34. So audio was very clean at the start. What have you adjusted?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Is it still clean, Bart? Or is we still got that same issue? And top it up a bit, see if that helps. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hopefully that's better.
Hopefully that's better.
The only thing I've done was turn the volume down a little bit because I'm trying to get rid of the buzzing.
Yeah, because there's a constant buzz in the background, which we're trying to fix.
You know what? Let's open it up to the viewers because they're probably going to be smarter than us, particularly with audio. So the issue that I think we're having is grounding. Like the power source we're using for the laptop, despite being grounded, there's something wrong. Like whether it's the AC adapter for the laptop, whether it's the battery, lying about being grounded, there's a grounding issue, and that's what that is. That's interference from electricity breaking its circuit. So that's why we're getting that buzzing. I'm not too sure how to actually fix it, except getting a whole new AC adapter. I'm thinking it's the AC adapter over everything else. Some dodgy wiring. After Matt left, it went funny. That's almost saying like I'm not funny.
Let me go. I'm going to go listen to the audio. Give me 1 sec.
The buzzing is gone. Well, hang on a minute. Bart says the buzzing's gone, but the echo's there. The buzzing's gone? Am I really just completely on a whole another planet with what's going on with this laptop? Yeah, have a bit of a listen. An echo, really? Oh, I think I figured it out. Oh my god, if that's the echo, then I'm just silly. And Bart, 100%, that's it, mate. It takes just a little bit of getting back into it and reworking out how the equipment works, because Sam and I are definitely not the most tech-savvy people in the world. Our understanding of it is very, very basic. But that's alright, it's all part of the fun. But let me know if that fixed the echo, because if that is the reason that I've just fixed it, then I don't even know what to say. Sam's walked over to the other side of the car park just to have a listen. And he's trying to call me over, but he's going to have to wait because we have the Shanghai 787 taking off. Here we go, MU738 off to Shanghai Pudong Airport. Please, Bart, help us out. What's going on? Mr. Tech Savvy himself. What is going on with our buzzing in the back? Because Sam and I, we spent ages trying to work it out, and we just couldn't. Like, we physically couldn't figure out a solution to this madness. There we go, there goes Shanghai. And now we whip around back to the end of 3-4. We can see there's a Virgin 737 there. Guys, I'm going to be hosting the stream at the moment. Sam is calling with our best mate Bart to try and figure out what's going on, because Bart is far more intelligent than me with this stuff, far more. So hopefully he's able to come up with something great. And Stephen, yeah, I mean, you can't really hear the planes here anyway. That's kind of the drawback to spotting here at Terminal 4. The only planes you're really going to be able to hear is going to be like the China Southern 330 with the old Pratt Whitneys. The APUs from the planes in front of us, as you can see here, they sort of drown everything out. There's not really much we can do with that. If we turn the volume up on the microphone we use for the runway, then we're drowned out. And if we turn our microphone up, then it drowns everything else out because it's just quiet. And good day, mate. Cheers for that. Definitely great to be back out here. Sam and I have been talking about this for a while, so it's great that we're finally back out and catching these planes live, and definitely we'll be doing heaps more as the weeks progress. And good to hear. All right, well, at least we've just got the buzz. The echo is significantly worse. This looks like it's going to be a 737 MAX. It's going to be heading off to Denpasar as VA45, I think. I have an open flight radar. Alright, there goes that 737 MAX off to Denpasar. And we can see over there at the international terminal, the Qantas 787, which will be off to LA. The LAX Express has pushed back. On arrival, it looks like we have an A350. Is that China Eastern? It is. Oh no, it's China Airlines with a carbon fiber livery. Landing on runway 34 is CI-57. Sam, Donna said something very interesting. He says he doesn't hear the buzz on his TV, but he hears it on his phone. Thanks, Don. Sam will use that information to try and figure out what's going on. That was the China Airlines A350, our 5-weekly service from Taiwan. There was talks as well that Starlux was meant to be coming here at some point, which would be fantastic, getting a second airline on the route. However, I do think that it's probably going to saturate the route a little bit. I don't think it's the highest demanding route that we have, but it's brilliant that China Airlines has been able to consolidate the route for about 8 years now, starting all the way back in October of 2016. When they did start, they started using A330-300s, and also next month the A350 will be departing on the Christchurch route, so we should be able to get that taking off in the afternoon as well, because right now it usually sits for about 12 hours, and we'll come back, or we'll depart late at night, around 9:30, 10:30 or so. The buzz increases when they zoom in. Okay, that. What? Okay, hang on. So the buzz is increasing when I'm zoomed in. So now that I've zoomed out, how's the buzz? Miles High said the buzz increases when you zoom in. So Sam's just trying to figure out some issues as well. Now, while we have a small little break for the departures, Vietnam is just holding short of 3-4 at the moment. We're going to have a runway 09 arrival of Virgin Australia, if I can catch it in time. There it is. Touching down there on runway 09. Oh, that's so cool. There's still spray on 09. And there we go. That was Virgin Australia flight VA318 from Brizzy. Now as we pan over to the left, we're going to have another special livery, which will be taking off on the LAX Express QF93, the legacy flight between Melbourne and Los Angeles, is taxiing up towards runway 34 for its departure. We've got quite a few heavies lined up towards the end of 3-4, which is just awesome to see. We're going to have 2 Qantas heavies and the Vietnam A350. Haha, should have known. Air New Zealand's taking off 09, Sam. Yeah. Imagine Mansfield, if that was still open. So our resident pain in the behind, Air New Zealand 777, is taxiing over there towards runway 09 for its departure to Auckland. As we know, Air New Zealand love runway 27 here in Melbourne. They love it. And no exception with 09 apparently. It's just 27 in reverse, so why wouldn't they like it, I guess. And of course, good day, Lucy. Thanks for tuning in to some of our live streams. Hope that you're enjoying it. Mad shout out here from Aviation Videography. Dedicate this Vietnam A350 to you, Lucy. Cheers. Now this is going to be VN780 off to Ho Chi Minh City, the A350-900, a real highlight in the morning rush. So they've been told to line up and wait, as there's a couple of planes crossing the runway to get to 09 for their departure. And here we go, spool up.
This is drawing too much. Just plug this in. It's gone. Yes. Perfect.
And there it goes, Vietnam A350. Sam's just told me the buzzing's gone. Bart's fixed it. All right. So, do you want to explain it to myself?
Can anyone in the chat confirm that the buzzing is no longer there and it has gone? Let's just see if we can get someone to confirm that the buzzing is now gone. Bart's confirmed it for us.
I'm dying of anticipation. Dying. You're telling me the Bart could solve this? This has taken us months and we couldn't figure it out.
Bart to the rescue, figures it out in literally, what, 2 minutes? And we spent months trying to work this out. You know what it was? This
So the laptop cord
is drawing too much power
from the batteries.
from the battery. So basically what's happening is when you plug more things in, it lowers the buzz. Now, because I plugged in the Wi-Fi on my phone, it lowered it a little bit, but when I plugged in your camera, it completely lowered it and it shared it out evenly and it was completely gone.
Fiji, what?
Oh, what? Fiji? Fiji 935 from Nandi. Enjoy this 330-200, guys. This one's dedicated to Bart fixing up our stream. 2 idiots from Melbourne couldn't work it out. One guy from Amsterdam figures it out in 2 minutes.
I love Bart. I'm not afraid to say it.
I love you, Bart. V1 Aviation to the rescue, guys.
Right, so there's Fiji A330. That was a bit interesting. I would have thought that would go on 09, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I'm not afraid to say it, mate. I love you.
I love you, Bart. I'm
Seriously,
not
you
afraid to
just
say it.
solved probably the biggest problem we've been having.
Yeah.
You don't understand it. We were thinking we had to buy new batteries and new this and new that. We had to buy like a new laptop because we're like, well,
Yep.
this is not working because the grounding's wrong. Because I was really under the impression that it wasn't grounded and the power source was not grounded properly and
That
it
is it.
lied.
Great job, Bart. We love you.
No, seriously.
That's funny. Qantas are starting 3 weekly direct flights from Melbourne to Honolulu. That's pretty cool.
They are, yeah. They're replacing Jetstar.
Jetstar. What are they going to use? 7-8?
330.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
The old dirty 30.
Old dirty 30.
We've got a 787 coming on 09 just to make things weirder.
Oh, really? What airline's this?
Jetstar.
Jetstar. Mate, Lowerman's now would be awesome. I'm sorry, but it would be insane.
Yeah, I got to admit, Sam, I'm all for it. Lomans would be pretty cool right now. But here we go, Jetstar 30, direct from Bangkok, about to touch down onto runway 09.
Velocity, I'm putting on mark runway 09.
Look at the spray. That was awesome.
Still wet there on runway 09.
Very much.
And we've got Fiji Airways, the A330 that landed just before, making its way over to Terminal 2. Here we go, making its way around. Definitely parking at a favourable gate for us.
Definitely. I remember when we flew that from Nandi to San Francisco.
Yeah, we did.
330, 200.
I don't think I remember much of it, to be honest. Sam and I took sleeping pills on that flight because it was, 11 hours?
Exactly right.
My memories of it was boarding, and then all of a sudden we're here. I think we were waiting for a gate for an hour, weren't we?
Yeah, we were.
Because there was a plane that was delayed to take off.
Yeah, but I was asleep.
Yeah, Sam was out cold. Like, and he was sleeping in just the most weird, awkward position I've ever seen in my life. Had a sore neck for like 2 days after it.
Oh, it sure did. And Bilal says, "Hey Matt and Sam, can you give my mum Lucy a shout out? She loves watching the streams." Well, we give a big shout out to Lucy. Thanks for tuning into the streams. Glad you enjoy watching them. It's always great to have many people from around the world tuning in, watching the stream. So thank you, Bilal and Lucy.
I'll tell you what, Sam, the heavies are rolling in. We're going to have 2 more coming in. One on 3-4, I think, and the other one also on 3-4 as well. The Jetstar 787 from Ho Chi Minh City and Qantas from Delhi.
They really are. We've got a lot of heavies this last hour.
Yeah, considering the slow start.
Yeah. Slow start, but doing all right at the moment for the last hour.
And Bart, exactly like that. Like, actually, so Bart and I, we flew together from Manchester to Dublin.
Yeah.
And I was so tired that I remember I sat on the plane and I fell asleep. And we took off and we landed. And when I woke up, we landed, but I thought we just started taxiing. So like I woke up thinking, oh, we're still going. And Bart's like, no, we're here. And I was flabbergasted. I couldn't.
Like, no way.
Like, you're trolling. You're pulling my leg on this one, mate.
That was like, oh, don't even mention the insane. That
It
just
didn't matter how tired I was. I couldn't sleep.
yeah, it was freezing on board that flight. It was just absolutely freezing. And Mitchell says, do you know when your next live stream is? Hopefully next weekend, mate. If we have time to squeeze one in through the week, we'll do our best. But yeah, we'll see how we go.
Now the buzzing sorted, I'm more motivated.
Yeah, so am I, trust me. That buzzing was really killing me.
Yeah, it's like, is it worth it? But yeah, I mean, now that like summer's here, we can actually come out in the evening.
Exactly right.
So yeah, if you're ever free, and if I'm free, we'll try and knock one out.
I want to aim for one a week. That's my aim.
Yeah, that's ideal, one a week.
And Anth asks, are you excited about Junyao Air coming to Melbourne next month and Asiana are starting their services again in December? Yes, that'd be pretty good.
Right in time for the streams.
Exactly right. Enjoy this one, guys. This is QF35 from Melbourne to Singapore.
Oh, they've got the 300 on the roof.
Yep. There we go. Rocketing out. Then I think we've got QF90...
The LAX Express.
LAX Express.
Lots of heavy action. We've got this Jetstar taxiing in front of us to the Satellite International Terminal.
Satellite.
The Satellite. It's our unofficial Satellite International Terminal.
That's it.
Well, airports actually have a terminal dedicated to that. We have a little area where the airlines face each other.
That's it.
Face off.
Face off.
It's like the cricket, India versus Australia right here. And here we go, LAX Express, special livery VHZNJ. Turning onto runway 34 for its departure. Embarking on its, 13.5-hour flight from Melbourne to LA?
Yep.
Something like that. Right, it's going to be holding at the end of the runway as there is a runway 09 arrival. So once that comes in, it should start rocketing off.
And yes, Bart, they do. They park up a 7-8 and D-board via the stairs, which would be a pain. But Jetstar being a low-cost carrier, they often go for that approach.
Well, you know what I don't understand? Malaysia. They've
They've always done it though.
Yeah, but like...
But they'll always skimp.
Yeah, but AirAsia's the budget and they go to the terminal, but Malaysia goes there.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Honestly, I don't even know.
And there goes QF93, cleared for takeoff for runway 34, so she'll line up and barrow out of here bound for LAX.
Dream livery's coming out as well. It's actually a good day. This is a very good day.
Sure is.
And there it goes.
QF70?
That's 330 from Darwin.
Oh yeah. No. It's going to be back.
You swap it.
Qantas 93, contact departures. Qantas 93.
Thank you, Bart. Appreciate the kind words. NZ is lined up on runway 09, so we'll try to get a quick close-up of that one. I reckon she'll rotate quite early, so we'll see how we go.
Right, NZ. We've got UN livery of Jarman Air going up towards the end of runway 34 to Jarman.
Taxiing pretty fast as well.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I really hope this NZ goes soon.
Yeah, could it just go?
Come on, go.
Go now. Go now. I would like to actually see this Jarman livery.
I would love to be at Lowman's for this. I just think it'd be such a cool shot.
It'd be cool from behind the plane, wouldn't it? And then it like takes off and it goes up towards the trees. We've got to do a stream from there when it's all 2.7. Just imagine setting up there, just having the camera static.
Yeah. So Bart confirmed the buzzing came back when we did the battery swap, so at least we know what it is. Do you know what I mean? When we swap
But
this.
now it's good.
Now it's good. It's back now.
Right.
It's fine. It's just when we unplugged it. Oh, QF70 landing now on runway 34 from Delhi. This is the Airbus A330-200 wearing the brand new Qantas One World livery.
There's a lot of special liveries today, isn't there?
Yeah, this is the Qantas One World livery with the new livery for Qantas. Because the previous One World livery 330 they had was wearing the older Qantas livery. First time I've seen this one. And that's Qantas 70 now vacating runway 34.
It's quite a good time to stream, actually.
Sure
There's
is.
a lot of action.
Very happy with the stream. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far with this action that we've had all morning. Now we should see Air New Zealand now take off from runway 09, hopefully.
Which one's going to go first?
Jarman or Air NZ? I reckon I'll get Jarman to line up and Air NZ to roll.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm just waiting. I don't want to like commit to one and then have to zoom the camera all the way out because it looks a bit rough.
No, so we've got an arrival 2.5 miles from the crossing runway. Air NZ has been approved to take off.
Let's look at Air New
We'll
Zealand.
have a look at Air NZ.
So we should have the Jetstar 787 landing on 3-4.
That's correct. 2.5 miles away.
Gotcha. Oh, spray on this one. This would go 09 though. Not even close.
I was hoping for a bit better than that one.
It's trying.
And she's disappeared.
Into the roof.
Into the roof. Into the plums.
That's exactly where my mind went.
And this is the Jetstar 787-8 now arriving on runway 34. Enjoy this one, guys.
Velocity 223, line up runway 09. New Zealand 124, contact departures.
There we go. Slowing down there on runway 34.
Absolutely loving the amount of heavies.
It's awesome.
This is great. So it seems like 11 to 12 is usually a good time to stream now, Sam.
Sure does.
Velocity 223, runway 09, clear for takeoff.
So we should have another batch of departures very soon. We're going to have the United 787 off to San Francisco at 1 o'clock. We're going to have the Singapore cargo off at 1 o'clock. We then will have the Brunei and Fiji taking off at 1:30 along with the Scoot. And I think after those, it gets pretty quiet until the afternoon. What do you think, Sam? Do you think we stick it out for another hour?
Yeah, I reckon we stick it out. Do our best.
That sounds like a yes to me. Plenty of heavies left, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're waiting for our next departure here, the Jarman with the UN livery. This is as close as we're going to get to KLM here in Melbourne. And just going to have a quick skim of what our arrivals are looking like. Looks like we have quite a bit coming on 09. Not too much in regards to heavies. I think there is a Shanghai Airlines coming relatively soon. Still within our stream time. Yeah, our next heavy is going to be 35 minutes away, Shanghai Airlines. And we've got a pole up as well. And what airline would you like to start services at Melbourne?
Yep.
What's our what's our options?
Our choices are for our poll that I've just put up.
Oh, there's only one obvious answer.
What airline would you like to start sea services at Melbourne? We've got Saudia, Gulf Air, KLM, or South African Airways. I think they're all pretty much a niche airline to Australia.
There's only one option. South African. There's no need for anything else.
There's need for Saudi.
There's no need for anything. No, South African has 340 still. And that's what would come here. There's no need for anything else.
They would come here, wouldn't they?
They would, yeah.
Direct?
They'd have to.
Yeah.
With A340, like, that would scratch the Perth thing.
What, a 600?
You'd hope so. Well, they just reactivated some, so come right here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's it. Well, Saudi already came. Yeah. So hype's gone. And you were working. I'm absolutely shocked to see the amount of votes for KLM. We know that Sam's going for Saudi.
Yeah.
I'm going for South African.
I'm going for Saudi.
And Bart's influence is clearly too great for us to beat.
Bart, you're infiltrating our pulse.
It's propaganda at the end of the day. Propaganda. And Bart's been called a South African while in the UK.
Oh, wow.
See, I feel like around the world, you don't really know. South Africans, you just can't pick where they are. And if you don't know how someone sounds, they're South African. Yeah, South African. Johannesburg. Cape Town. Oh no, I don't do South African. South African. I love the accent. It's basically the UK.
Yeah.
Basically. But I can see why Bart's been called South African. Believe it or not, when I'm in the States, that's what people think I am. I've been called South African more than I have been Australian.
Really?
I always ask the Uber drivers and taxi drivers where they think I'm from. Because I always oh, I love the accent. So yeah, where do you think it's from? I get UK the most. Then I get South African second. I've got New Zealand more than I've got an Australian. Wow. I know. No, but I don't remember much when we checked into Ryanair. As you can tell, I didn't even know we'd landed. I think my brain was fried at that point. Too much LHR security issues. Too much UK security problems in general. I think it just frazzled me. And CY Media says Aero Sucre. Yeah, you know what? That is a shout. Just imagine Aero Sucre down here. It's Aero Sucre. The Colombian 727s.
Oh, those, yeah.
You do know exactly what they're going to be transporting if they flew down here.
Yeah, I do.
Coffee.
Hey, did you see the DC-8's back in service in Miami?
Come closer to the mic.
The DC-8 is back in service in Miami.
I saw it flew there, but is it actually flying?
From what I understand, it's getting ready to fly.
That was probably the catch when we were there.
100%.
We were waking up early in the morning just to get the DC-8, going to San Salvador. That was the route. That's the route you wanted because it went south.
San Salvador.
San Salvador. Whenever I saw that on the schedule, I'm like, we're in for a good day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that was the only flights that would park in that central cargo ramp. Otherwise, I'd go north.
That's it. Oh.
Shaman just, they're just chilling.
It's waiting for Shaman patiently.
I think Melbourne Tower are a bit biased towards 3-4 at the moment.
I do very much agree with you there on that one, Matt.
This is just pure neglect. Just neglecting it.
Complete neglect.
I think Melbourne Tower wants to see it on ground for longer. Cool catch. Although Runway 9 is getting really chockers.
Let's have a look. Sure is. All domestics. Domestic heaven over there. See how much, oh, no one has even voted Gulf Air. 10% Saudi, 17% South African, and 73% KLM.
Is that meant to be Dutch?
KLM.
That's terrible.
What was your Dutch accent?
Good morning, legends.
Good morning, legends.
That's as good as it gets. Or it's like gold member.
No, yeah, but if I go to Amsterdam for a day or two, I'll be fine.
You'll get Mr. Powers.
Should do Airbus.
Yeah, it sounds almost Irish, doesn't it? Airbus.
If I the Polderbahn.
Yeah, it's a Polderbahn.
The Polderbahn. Well, if I go to Amsterdam and I'm there for a day or two, I'll pick it up and I'll be fine with the accent. Wherever I go around the world, that's it. That's what it takes. If I go there for 2 days, I'll pick it up.
That's sort of why a lot of places are dangerous, aren't they? Just from the accent that you're going to be using for the next week. I think when we went to the UK, we adopted that one for like...
Oh, mate. We hadn't even got there yet and we still adopted the UK accent on the plane on the way there. On the whole flight there, we were like, this shall not be happening.
Yes, I do believe I shall get the steak.
One would say a red wine would be rather well with the steak.
Do you have any bangers and mash?
Yeah, we'll move on from that one now. Skipper. When do you reckon we end the poll? I reckon we look at ending the poll now.
Please end the poll. It's just a carnage for poor South Africa.
It is. We got how many votes? Let's have a look here. Poll is finished. 72% of the votes went to KLM, following 13% to South African Airways. Saudi got 11% and Gulf Air got 2%. 36 votes in total.
No, but there's no denying it. Like, Sam loves the Polderbahn.
I love AMS.
He's the one saying we have to go back because it's the stream that's performed best.
It's a stream that has performed best to this day. And to be honest with you, Bart, I have never had so much action in one day at one spot.
What about here? Having a lot of action.
Are you serious? Did you see what we had there in the 9 hours? Do you remember the Saudi Cargo 7-4?
Yeah, I remember the Saudi Cargo 7-4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was something special.
That was the catch.
That was the catch of the day.
We got both A380s as well, which is like not common there. So I was happy with that. That was a good day. That was a good day.
We got both the China Southern and Emirates, was it?
Yep, China Southern Emirates. We got Team USA back when it was new on the A330.
Neo.
Yeah, the Neo. Yeah.
But the biggest catch of them all was the Saudi cargo 747 freighter.
This man just loves Saudi.
I love Saudi Arabian Airlines.
You must be excited for Air Riyadh.
I am. I'd love to.
747's pushing back. Forget about your love for Saudi.
I'd love to join in at the corporate event at Air Riyadh when they launch. It'd be awesome.
Okay, do you guys need a photographer?
Yeah. Any of you guys out there need a videographer, photographer? Hit us up.
Email us at aviationvideography.1@gmail.com because someone took them. It looks so bad. Someone took aviationvideography@gmail.com. Contact us for professional inquiries at aviation.1. Oh god.
I think we gotta make our own domain. What do you reckon?
Yeah, probably do. For, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think it's good. It shows a lot of character, you know.
I reckon we make him Matt at. I reckon we make it like Matt at HDMAV.
Yeah. Video.1. Oh man.
You're making me laugh too much.
Yeah, here goes to Singapore.
I reckon after the Singapore we're pretty much done.
You reckon? We've got Brunei still.
No.
You don't reckon? Ah, surely we hang on for 30 minutes. Surely. Still waiting for that Jarman to take off.
Yeah, plug your phone in.
Certainly a lot of neglect here for Jarman Air. They've paid zero attention to it. Also, looks like that Thai has a tug on it as well. Probably will be moved over to the international terminal for its departure at 2:30 off to Bangkok. Well, since we don't have anything really happening here on 3-4, Jarman just continues to wait. We will focus our attention on runway 09. And lined up at the end of 09, we have a Qantas 737-800. And this little nugget is going to go off to Hobart as QF 1231. That sounds just as bad as the email. 123 is taken. There it goes. Embarking on its 45-minute journey off to Hobart. There is a lot of domestics stacked up there. Yeah, Lomans would be quite good. Quite good indeed.
After. For a bit of footage, what do you think on do you think it's worth it?
We did a quick stream. Nah.
Can't stay that long.
Neither. We'll see what's coming.
Yeah.
Because if there's just narrows. So quite a bit of action. I'm assuming there's a landing, which is holding everything up. There is. Our next arrival is going to be, a 700, Virgin Australia 737-700 from Sydney as Virgin Flight VA834. I'll tell you what, I look silly saying they're not common here. That's 2 already. And Mark, yeah, that's Air India, the Gandhi livery. And that actually should be going like now. I was meant to go at 11:30. And here we are. It's 1 p.m. Top of the hour. And it hasn't gotten. But I'll tell you what is going. Jarman. Lining up now as MF804. Direct to Xiamen, which is a coastal city of mainland China.
7-4 starting up as well, so be good to capture that one on the stream taking off.
So Jarman's just waiting for that 737-700 to land on 09, and then it will take off. There we go, takeoff clearance approved.
Here we go. And don't forget, if you want some filming work done, email us at aviationvideography.1
Stop.
.1 at what is it, gmail.com. Very, very professional. We really got to update that.
Yeah.
Enjoy this Xiamen.
Genuinely, that's as close to KLM as we're going to get.
Definitely. You can see the SQ cargo there, taxiing out, starting up all 4 engines. Going to taxi out to runway 34. Is this one heading off to Auckland or Singapore?
Singapore.
Singapore, there you go. Came in from Auckland, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
So now this is going to head off to Singapore as SQ7293.
And what's our arrival over here? On 09?
Arrival on 09. I'll have to check only because I had my phone off. Arrival on 09 is velocity 836 from Sydney, 737-800.
On the move.
7-4 is definitely on the move. Look at this. Gotta love. Good old TG there. Now pushing back as well. So she's going to go for go from the hard stand to the
Queen time.
Queen time, exactly right. Wow, 3:02 a.m. in AMS. Bart has really stayed up for this one.
Yeah, wow. Lucky you did.
Enjoyed the action, Bart? We hope you have.
We dedicate the 7-4 to Bart.
We do. This next 7-4 takeoff, SQ 7293 to Singapore, is dedicated to Bart and his assistance with for the rest of the day. It would be for another couple months, I think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, seriously.
I wouldn't have thought plug everything into the battery. I would have thought it'd be the opposite.
Yeah, same. I can't get over the difference in weather it has had really this morning. I mean, when we first started it was all right, then it got really bad. The visibility dropped really low. We were using 2.7 and 1.6, and then all of a sudden visibility increased. We switched to 0.9, and then 3.4 opened up about half an hour later. So, you know,
It's been a weird day.
it has been, but it's good to get that angle of 0.9 and that action that we don't usually get.
And now we're going to be waiting an extra 30 minutes for this to take off.
What?
Singapore.
Why is that?
Well, tower are neglecting 3-4.
Ah, we'll see how we go.
Shaman's shoddy
Yeah,
display
I
of
saw
20
that.
minutes sitting at the end of 3-4.
I saw that.
Better make a coffee, Bart. You're going to be up for it.
Better make another brew. What was your favourite brew on all of our trips?
I can't remember.
I think I know in Honolulu we had the Starbucks vanilla iced coffee.
Oh, we're talking about... Yeah, honestly, the French vanilla.
French vanilla. Was that Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts?
They both did it.
Yeah, they both did it. Both were really good.
I think we preferred the Starbucks.
I think so, but the Dunkin' one was still good.
I love the Dunkin' one. It's still my go-to. If they had it here, you know, I've seen the Starbucks espresso shots.
Yeah.
But no vanilla. No French vanilla, no, you know, half the bottle of sugar. American style Starbucks. French vanilla. Like, that's what I want.
I remember in Frankfurt when I was pretty much your private chauffeur driver for that time. We were, anyways, Matt's up spotting in Frankfurt, and I went to this, I don't know if you guys call them a petrol station, whatever, gas station in the US, but we call it a service station or a petrol station. Anyways, I go there, and it was a pretty big one where you could have a meal. So I had a full meal, and I ordered a massive, massive burger. Came out with chips, and I had a coffee with it. Typical petrol station meal, but was delicious. Absolutely delicious. I'll never forget that meal. I never will. I even went for a second. So hungry. Because I think that night we drove overnight to get to Frankfurt. And then we got there. Oh, we got there at like 5 a.m. No, we got there at like 2 a.m. We checked in, and the guy's check-in process at this hotel.
Oh, yeah, it was so unnecessary.
Oh my god, it was so unnecessary long. And Matt's watching me. I'm pacing up and down in front of the check-in desk, and I'm flipping it. I'm losing it because
Like,
this
the
guy is just...
questions were like, what's your favorite meal kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
really just questions you don't want to be asked at 2 a.m.
Yeah, all I wanted to do was get the damn key for the room and sleep. And he kept asking question after question. I'm just like, mate, give me the key. I want to go to bed.
No sound. Slideshow, what's going on?
Slideshow? What's going
Is
on?
it laggy? What's happening? Let me know if that's fixed it. I closed you opened the internet window to do the poll. I closed that. Let's see if it fixes it.
It's just very choppy all of a sudden.
Do you want to quickly just take a look? See if it's any better now. Is it? I think it's because the system's running out of memory.
What system is?
Yeah, because we had the other thing, so it's running an extra stream on Google.
We're gonna find another thing to plug in here. Maybe something USB-C.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, everyone's saying it's super laggy. Not too sure what's going on with that. Very bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Quickly, Sam. Sound fine, vid laggy. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see how that's going.
Is there anything unnecessary open on the laptop?
No. No, there's not. This is awful to watch. Uh-oh. Now frozen. What is going on? What is going on?
What do you want me to do? Intelligent chimp, thanks for your input. I appreciate it.
Do you want to go check to see what's going on?
Maybe you might be able to work out what's happened.
Like, on the computer, it's fine. No, nothing's... Bartholomew, we need you. Laptop's cool as well. I put the cooling pad on it. Alright. Sam, do you want to quickly check or do you want me to? Ah, he's going to check. Sorry about that, not too sure what's happened. There was an extra window open in the back that Sam was using to do the polls, so I just closed that to see if that's improved the amount of power the computer can give to OBS. But in the meantime, we have the 747 departure. It's fixed. John saying we need to pay for extra data. Nah, we got plenty of that. I just think the laptop doesn't have the power required to open a Windows tab or a Gmail, Google tab, and the stream itself.
Better. I don't know what caused that.
I reckon it's the window you open to do the poll. You know how it's playing the stream in the background?
But that was open for a while.
Yeah, but I think now it's just, I don't know. It's getting slow and tired.
It's alright. SQ's about to go.
SQ is about to go.
SQ74 is about to go, and then I think we'll see about wrapping it up.
I don't want to do an extra 30.
Here we are. See how we go with SQ. I think it's just waiting for the Jetstar 320 to land on 09.
Velocity 741, line up runway 09, your number 1 for traffic lined up on the crossing runway. Line up runway 09, velocity 741.
Patiently waiting for this departure. They seem to hold a bit more when they're using 09. Do you think they're like a little bit more cautious because they don't use it very often?
Probably.
Like with 27, they've got that so well timed
Yeah.
that they can have 2 takeoffs at once
Yeah.
and it won't hit.
Watch. SQ will now get clear for takeoff on 3-4 in probably the next 20 seconds, I reckon.
Yeah, it should. I think they said on ATC the Virgin lining up to 09 is first in line after departing
SQ.
cross runway or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Velocity 741, runway 09, clear for takeoff.
No.
There we go.
Velocity.
Oh, velocity.
Yeah. Well, that's not what happened.
This is neglect.
6483, Melbourne Tower, climb heading 080, hold short, runway 09.
Pure neglect, Sam.
Exactly.
I'm going to stop staring at the camera for a minute. And that's when it's going to go. See, Bart's saying do an extra 30.
I'll see.
You've had like 3 muesli bars already.
Yeah, but I've been awake since like 5 a.m. I need to eat more.
I've been awake since 3.
Yeah,
Yeah. I had some eggs. That's it. That's all I had.
eggs, protein. Singapore's on the roll.
There we go.
See how we go with this SQ74 now rolling runway 34. That was pretty cool.
That used the entire runway.
Sure did.
Wow.
That was pretty cool.
I think we should do a poll. Wrap it up or 30 extra minutes? What do you think, Sam?
Oh, I don't really mind, to be honest. I reckon we wrap it up though. It's not much action now for a bit.
Oh, I think that United's going now, Sam.
No, I don't think so.
It's already 15 late.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing.
Extra 15 minutes.
No, I
Got
don't
more
think it's,
heavies.
nah.
Yeah, looking at United.
Yeah, what do we got? United and that's it.
Nah, Brunei, Fiji and Scoot.
Oh, I can't stay for that long. Cannot stay for that long.
What about Shanghai? It's downwind.
No, Fiji's not leaving on time.
You don't reckon?
Nah. You're telling me that's going to push back in 20 minutes.
Yeah, don't see why not. Their OTP is staggering. Alright, after careful negotiations, we're going to stay until the Shanghai arrival in a couple minutes, and then we are going to pack up for today.
We got Bart saying, all right, Be nice to Sam and Matt. Drop a like for the stream and help out everyone. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Thank you, Bart. Appreciate you tuning in, mate. Really appreciate the awesome support and happy to have you back and us back here streaming. Glad to have you tuning in, mate. Always been a long time supporter. Really appreciate it. And it's not bad.
Yeah, it is on lunch break at the moment. I was pumping pretty hard for a little while.
Yeah, it sure was.
But we do have the Shanghai 787. It's coming sort of, is it right bank? So not far at all. Should be on approach in a couple minutes.
And Dean Stalker, a member for 8 months. Thank you very much, Dean, for being a business class member for 8 months. Great to have you on board.
Hope you're enjoying the business class lounge experience. Can't see that Shanghai just yet.
Shouldn't be too far now.
It's weird hearing 09.
It is.
That's not common.
Oh, there's a 330 going 09.
It's the Pride one as well.
I tell you, Lowman's Road would be good for like a long distance zoom in shot. You could see it rotate out. Just like a nice cinematic video to upload.
It would be. Definitely got to get onto it.
And Rosemary says, well, thank you for being here tonight. I'm sure it's rough and tough work. Truly appreciate it. No problem. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. And Dean says, no problem, guys. Just wrapping up in Brisbane. Thank you, mate. Appreciate the support.
And we can see over here the 330 that's heading over to 09. The Pride 330. So we used to have a spot that used to run parallel with the taxiway there. It's called Mansfield Road?
Yeah, that's
Mansfield Road. And that would have been the spot for today with that 09 action.
Oh, definitely.
It's like the loop in Brisbane, but better. You're closer. Still no sign of the Shanghai just yet.
Shouldn't be too far. It was on final.
Oh yeah, I see it. Alright, here we go. Last one of the stream today. First stream back.
First stream back.
After our, 6-7 month hiatus?
Yes. Runway 34 clear to land. Here we go. Shanghai Airlines 787-9. Enjoy this one, guys. Hopefully we get a little bit more spray if there's any left on the runway, but we will soon find out.
I think the 747 cleared it up.
I think you're right. See how we go with this one. And thank you, Miles High. Says nice casual chats. not overdone with annoying mods. Very true.
Velocity 743, runway 09, cleared for takeoff.
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Miles high, Rosemary. Hopefully the sun does come out. Istanbul Maritime, thank you. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We really do appreciate the support. We'll just flip you guys back over to the split cam. Oh. Split cam is inactive. Stand by guys. There we are. Quick transition. So if it was your first time tuning into Aviation Videography and our live streams, my name is Sam. I run Aviation Videography and this is Matt.
Yep. I run HD Melbourne Aviation.
And our aim is to obviously bring you guys live streams from Melbourne and obviously other airports around the world in the future if we can. We're aiming to do one a week. We were a lot more frequent with it, but you know, obviously things happen. We get busy in life.
So winter happens.
Winter happens, so we stopped
streaming
for a while, but we are aiming to bring it back and
Yep.
deliver as many streams as possible. So I just want to say a big thanks to everyone for tuning in today. Hope you did enjoy the show, and we will see you on the next one.
100%.
All right?
We'll let you know when that is a day in advance.
Keep you guys posted on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube community posts. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.